Say, man, if you watching this video right now, man, and you like how we kick it over here at GuddaTV, man, won't you do me a favor and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your notification bells, man. It won't cost you nothing. I promise you. Won't you go ahead and do that for the boy and help the channel out? Appreciate you. Say, man, this rat tag on Big Meech is on there, man. It's on there and it's stuck. And unless he can figure out and find a way to debunk all of these snitch allegations, he just gonna be a rat, I guess. You dig what I'm saying? Now, I'm still waiting for the documentary to come out so I can see what kind of support and evidence they got to suggest that Meech did in fact point blank snitch or directed somebody to go rat somebody out to benefit himself and cut his time and get out. You dig what I'm saying? I need to see the full picture before I confirm for myself that Big Meech is a rat. But by everything that's out there right now with the with the people that's speaking out, Tammy, Cowin, Dion Cuffy Gatlin, his daughter, with the people and the information, especially Dion Cuffy Gatlin, it's his statements that's really got me like, yeah, yeah, that's what it looked like, bro. You dig what I'm saying? That's exactly what it looked like, because this guy has, this guy been knowing Meech for over 30 years, man, and he telling his story from the position that he in, and he's still serving time. He's saying, look, bro, this is what Meech did. He used Tammy Cowin to rat people like me and others out within the BMF organization. You dig what I'm saying? Now you can't turn a blind eye of that. You dig what I'm saying? Like, this man was involved with BMF. This man was a kingpin in his own right out in St. Louis. So he know and got the paperwork about everything. You dig what I'm saying? Now, 50 had posted a message, a text message that I don't know, either he text Tammy Cowin, or this is something that Tammy Cowin sent to him and he reposted it, because 50 or somebody text Tammy Cowin and asked her, did Big Meech know you were providing information when he was in Jessup Penitentiary? And this is what Tammy Cowin said in response to that question being asked to her. Like, did you know that Meech was providing information when he was in Jessup Penitentiary? Tammy Cowin's response was, yes. Well, in Jessup is when I met DEA for Terry White, Mr. Jack Harvey. This is when discussion started on he wished he could tell or give me something to help him get out, but his name couldn't be attached. They would kill him because of who he is. This is when I first told Jack Harvey if Meech tell him where the money is at, could they give him a 15-year time cut? Feds came back and said no, they will give him a 10% reward. Meech said, fuck that. The money will rot first. During Jessup is when he told me to go to Jack Harvey. He provided me to the name Jack Harvey. So this is a little bit of what came out in some paperwork that 50 reposted, that 1090 Jake went and searched out and found and sent over to 50. 50 shared that to Instagram a couple of weeks ago. And in that paperwork, it talked about some of these same things, except for a few details. It didn't mention specifically that Meech told Tammy Cowin and others that he couldn't be attached to anything that went down as far as him snitching or giving up information on people, because he was already locked up. And if they found out about that while he was locked up, it was some folks that would try and kill him. Also, wasn't in that paperwork was about the money. They said that they would pay some money, and that part was in there, but not the part about Meech getting a 10% reward for whatever money he turned over to the feds. So he didn't want that deal. He didn't want any, he didn't want any money for the information that he gave to the feds. He wanted a time cut. And that was also in that paperwork that 1090 Jake sent over to 50, and 50 then reposted to his Instagram. So a couple of these things in this message is like she's sticking to the script. She telling whoever asked her that question, she telling them the same information that's in the paperwork. Now, you know, it is what it is. The paperwork is black and white. That you can't change that. What was done at the time and what was said at the time is in some paperwork somewhere. Now, do they got, you know, all of the paperwork? Are they going to break all of this down and share all of the details and really walk us through this thing in this documentary? We're going to have to wait and see for that. But just on his face, with the information that's out there now and the little bit of paperwork that's out there now, it looked like MEECH is what they calling him. You dig what I'm saying? Like, if anybody else was in this position, this is the same thing that I would be saying about them. Like, look, bro, this don't look right, bro. Because she's saying right here clearly, this is when the discussion started on he wish. So MEECH is telling her, I wish I could tell or give up some kind of information to get a time cut. This is what set Tammy Cowin on the trajectory of giving up information on other people. Because it's looking like, it's painting the picture like MEECH told Tammy what was what, and then Tammy used that information to get to the feds about other people to get him a time cut. That's just what it looked like. Now, is a different story or a different narrative gonna be portrayed in the paperwork? Or are we gonna get some clarity in the documentary? I don't know. But right now, with it hanging out here like this, it just looked like it looked like what it looked like, bro. It looked like the man told. Or he gave Tammy information for her to go and tell. And if he did that, he might as well have told himself. So it's just looking spooky for MEECH, man. His legacy, his reputation, and his credibility. Because if this documentary come out and indeed, you know, go through the intricate details of how this whole thing really, really went down and everything he said, that's where he gonna get crossed up at. What he actually said, you know, when all of this stuff was going on. Because you can't duck that. You can't duck what you said at the time if it's making you look like a rat or if it's making you look like a snitch. If you said some shit that make you look like a snitch or a rat during the time this stuff was going on, you can't duck that, partner. You dig what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. And so this is the latest edition of 50 and Tammy Cowin continuing the drip of information to suggest that MEECH is indeed a snitch, man. I'll get at y'all on the next one. Y'all be smooth. I'm out.